Welcome to AwakeningYOU channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Everything continues. People arriving. Very good. I'm very happy when I see more people wanting to do the procedures, wanting to follow this channel. I feel very radiant, because I realize that my words are having an echo, they are going and they are coming back through people. That is great. Today I'm going to talk about a totally different subject, a little less controversial. I hope the last few issues have been resolved in your minds. If you still have any doubts, please ask me directly, and the doubt will be resolved. We need to talk about other matters. So let's go. Today we are going to talk about fraternity. Yes, brotherhood. What do you understand by fraternity? It would be a group of people who come together for the same purpose, with the same objective, with the same energy, for a common purpose? Yes, we can say yes. Many of you have heard of the Great White Brotherhood. Much has been said about her. This fraternity's function is to decide many things that happen in its world. They are always ready to help you, every day and every moment. Many of you have already seen them, as they are energies very close to you, because of the love they have for you. In this fraternity, I am part, Sananda is part, the one you call Jesus Christ, many other archangels, many other ascended masters, a lot of them. The objective here is not to speak each person's name, the objective here is to explain the function of this fraternity. Each dimension has a quantum of energy. Each dimension has a vibration frequency. Translated, when you throw a stone into a lake, what happens? Several waves form, one after the other. That interval between one wave and another is called frequency. If you throw one stone after another, what happens? These frequencies mix and become smaller, because each stone generated a different frequency, and they added together to generate smaller frequencies. The higher the frequency, the greater the vibration, the smaller it is, the lower the vibration. So you look at a rock. That stone is not dead, it has an energy, but the energy it emanates is so slow, so slow, so slow, that you think it is there and nothing happens. And so are all things, the harder the frequency, the lower vibration, the more malleable they are, the greater the vibration. You are high vibrational beings, because you move, you are not hard. So, each dimension has a different vibration. You vibrate in the third dimension. So this entire dimension that you live in has a wave emanation that is always the same. It is as if there was a large crystal at the center of the earth, which is emanating energy all the time, always at the same speed. This speed is the third dimension that you live in. A little higher than that, there are all the other dimensions, from Wednesday onwards. But you, due to the vibration you have, which is within the third, you cannot see the others. You vibrate within the third, but your vibration never exceeds the vibration of the planet. So it's as if the vibration of the planet was a shield from how far you can vibrate. When you go within, connect to the source, meditate, you are able to overcome this barrier, which the earth has imposed, and then you reach other dimensions. That's why you see other beings, which you often don't even know they are. But you see them. Normally, in the vast majority of cases, you can reach beings from the fifth dimension. Especially at this current moment when your planet is already emanating fifth dimensional energy. That crystal, which is there in the middle, already emanates fifth energy. But you are so used to the energy, the frequency of the third, that you are still unable to see a little further, especially because you also have n other reasons for not seeing further, those veils that I have already discussed with you. So, moving on. Many manage to reach the fifth dimension. They can go there, through astral travel, to see and talk, normally with beings of light. This great brotherhood takes care of exactly that, because otherwise it would become a big mess. How far can each of you see? How far can each of you reach? This has to be monitored. This cannot be everyone's will. Now I'm going to sit here, I'm going to go within, and I'm going to get there in the 30th dimension. Firstly, you would just go, you wouldn't come back, because the energy there is so strong, it would fry your brain. So, realize that there has to be control over how far you can go. There are limits. You are not ready to climb that high. Their bodies, their souls, are not yet fully ready to ascend to such high dimensions. So these beings take care of this access, they take care of this permission, that each one has to get there. Then many ask, why don't I see anything? Why does everyone say they see so and so, they see Synchrano, and I never see anything? Understand the following, each soul has an evolutionary degree, each soul has to go through a series of lessons to gain, let's put it that way, permissions. You go through a lesson, oops. You have gained permission to go a little higher. It's as if you, during your lives, were climbing a large building. Each floor you arrive at, you go through a lesson. If that lesson was satisfactory, if you passed, you gain access, the password, to go upstairs. And so it is with all of you. Each soul is on a different floor. Each soul has its evolution. So those who see, who already talk, it's because they're already up there, they have already gone through all those obstacles and lessons that allowed them to get there. So they go easily, talk, go back and forth, no problem. And there are those who are still struggling to climb, which is the vast majority of you. One thing that is important to say, my brothers, no one is less capable than another. If I'm down here it's because I don't deserve it or have the capacity. No, I did not say that, just, you have different responses to the situations that are placed in your lives. Some know how to get out of situations quickly, learn their lesson and move up. Others don't, others are more resistant, difficult to learn, then he stays on that floor, time, until he learns. But one day you learn, and then another one comes up. And that's how it works, these masters, take care of these climbs. They are the ones around you allowing you to go as far as you can go. No, this one stays here for now, not ready to go there yet. This one already deserves it, and then you get a password and go up to the top floor. What is happening to you during this procedure I am doing? This procedure aims to remove the veils. Yes, the veils are being removed, but it is not simply removing the veil and you go up. There's a little something extra. There is some lesson that, along with this veil, has to be learned, and if it is, you will rise. I will even tell you, my brothers, there will be people among you who will reach the end of this procedure and will not be seeing anything. Then they will start to say, this is all a lie. I couldn't see anything. I'm the same. Take a look back at the things that happened during the procedure. How did you deal with them? How did you get through these things? I have already said it, I have said it and I will repeat it again, I never said it would be easy. We are going to lose the veils. That's it. How great! No, my brothers, of course not. It would be very easy, just for you to lose your veils, climb a bunch of steps, and everyone have a meeting there in the 5th dimension. Look how beautiful! Full of problems, with his head like that, but everyone there at Quinta. Look, it would be great, hey? You would really like it. And how are the hearts? And hearts full of anger, full of hurt, full of problems, of things that don't want to be resolved, of stubbornness, of keeping things the way they are, because I'm not leaving here. And what about the heart? Where is the heartbeat to get there? Yes, you will lose your veils, you will lose your veils, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get there, where things are, so that you can see them. Everything has a price. Now, those who are cleansing their hearts, they are taking new stances, they are having new resolutions, they are seeking to follow a high path, those for sure, the veils are falling, and they will rise, each floor, until we get there. But it's not the way you're imagining, that everything is going to fall and that you're going to start seeing everything. It's not like that, my brothers. Things are a little more complicated, a little more difficult, it's not that simple. No one will reach the end of this procedure in the fifth dimension. If that were the case, you would no longer need to be on the road. I would tell you, whoever does the procedure will be there in the end. Oops! The channel was going to explode, with people coming in wanting to do the procedure, because everyone was going to arrive in the fifth dimension. You still have a long way to go. A very long way. So do not interpret that the veils will fall, you will see everything, they will be fine, doing everything. No, not all of you will achieve this. Many will finish the third without seeing anything, because they haven't changed anything, and I will say more, there are people doing the third, without doing the second. And I already said this before, whoever didn't do the second one is wasting time, because absolutely nothing is going to happen. Because the feelings are all there in your heart still, you didn't forgive or ask for forgiveness. So what are you doing in the third one? It won't do any good. You will be one of those who will get there in the end and have nothing. And you will continue doing the fourth, fifth, sixth, and you won't see anything either, because you didn't do what had to be done. So, back to the dimensions. So my brothers, you already know who is taking care of your climb. It's as if they were guardians of each floor on this floor. Not that there is one on each floor, they are all gathered for the good of all. Little by little I will show you what lies ahead of you, what lies ahead on this path. It's a long road. The road is really long, and you still have a long way to go. But I repeat again, you are much, much, much further ahead than the vast majority, than those who believe in nothing, those who think this is all crazy, that you are all crazy. Yeah, no problem. We're all crazy. But crazy people for the new world, because I also include myself in the crazy group. Because if I'm the one saying everything, then I'm crazy too. Because if I'm the one telling you all this, I'm telling you what's going to happen, and all of this is a lie, then I'm crazy too, I'm lying too. I am not who I am. Hey? That's how people see it, and I don't care. I know what I am and I know who I am, and I know what I'm talking about. For me, the rest doesn't matter. Who believes, or who doesn't believe? Whoever believes is with me, it's part of my army. Now who doesn't believe, who thinks that all this is nonsense, it's a joke, it's crazy, it's okay, I can do nothing, because I cannot interfere with your free will. I also won't punish anyone for not believing in me. There is no such thing. My love is unconditional. There is no judgment on my part, I just feel, I feel sad, knowing that these people are not yet ready to see the truth, and they will suffer a lot in the future. Very. Because you are being prepared little by little, but the vast majority will be shaken in such a way that they won't even know where the blow came from. But that is each person's decision. Everyone makes the decision they want, everyone follows the path they want. Whoever is with me is with me. They are my little warriors, my pillars of light, who are part of this army of light that we are forming, and which will very soon begin to act. You are being prepared for the great battle, the battle of love, the battle of light, which will be that battle where you will stand, they will elevate your thoughts high, they will receive divine light, and with each inspiration, you will be filled with light, and with each exhalation you will emanate light. And this light will be emanated with much love together, and it will reach many, for you are pillars of light. It doesn't matter if they are big or small, you are pillars. And the light that you emanate will reach the ends of the world, to the ends of this planet, and you will see how many people will be touched by your lights. I am Archangel Michael. And I'm here, ready, to help each one of you. Just ask.